Newcastle 2, Arsenal 1. Arsenal have just lost the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final at home. At home. That was probably one of the worst, most embarrassing, literally everything about that result was embarrassing and pathetic, okay? I don't even know what to say because it was that bad. It was, honestly, it was shit. That is a simple way to say it. It was absolutely shit. The lineup, I didn't have much complaints about it. I think the lineup was good. But the performance, this is a route to the final. This is a semi-final at your own stadium, and this is a performance and result these players come out with. I could not give a crap about stats, okay? I could not give a shit about how many shots we had, how much XG. Because the truth is, you look at it, Newcastle put the ball in the back of the net twice. Arsenal could even if they were playing 2 now, if they play 2 in the next leg, they would not be able to score. Because this team, this bunch of players and this manager have clocked out for this season. This season is almost coming close to a write-off. Got Manchester United on the weekend, I think, on the FA Cup. Arsenal's season is close to crashing out in the next few weeks. By January, we will see Arsenal's season either unravel itself or have some hope. But for me right now, the way it's looking, Arsenal's season is about to end in January. That forward line is rubbish, and not just a forward line. This manager has a lot of questions to answer. A lot of excuses I'm seeing today. It's not Arteta's fault. The players let him down. Who signed these type of players? Who signed Kai Havertz? Who signed Gabriel Jesus? Who signed Trossard? Who signed these players? Who's given these players contract extensions? Who signed the likes of Jorginho? Kai Havertz. I'm not going to single him out. Today, you saw Kai Havertz, and on the other side of the pitch, you saw Isak. Today, you saw the difference between a striker. You saw the difference between an average player compared to a top striker. Isak today, the shots he was pulling off in the life of Arsenal, if you put Gabriel Jesus, you put Martinelli, you put Trossard, you put Kai Havertz all into one player, they still wouldn't have the attacking instinct that Isak has. Isak today, 2 shots for both goals. You see the first one. What are you doing, Martin Odegaard? You get brushed off the ball, Isak scores. Brilliant finish, by the way. Second goal, I don't know how he even pulls off the shot. The reason why it's so hard to believe how he pulls off a shot, because look at the strikers we are watching play for Arsenal. Some moments I am watching Kai Havertz play right wing. He is a striker. You are supposed to be in there causing problems. You look at Arsenal. You look when we have the ball. Kai Havertz is nowhere to be seen. And it's not just Kai Havertz. There's a lot of players today. Martin Odegaard. I defend this guy so much, but today he played absolutely shit. He is pressing so high up. He's in the box. What are you going to do in the box, Martin Odegaard? You tell me what you're going to do in the box. You're not physical enough. You're not going to head the ball. You're not going to shoot, because every time you shoot, you always have to shimmy and move left, right, or make a pass. You do not shoot. So why are you even in the box for drop deep and actually create something? It was shocking. It was honestly shocking. The first half, I don't know how we even conceded. It looked like such a pathetic goal. And you know what? The truth is that this team, the team that we saw today is not even far off our best team. Is literally only one player missing, which is Saka. How can Saka be missing cause you this much issues? The truth is, for me, these players, they lack belief. I think they are done for. I think this season, I don't know how we can even score any goals with this forward line. And it's not just goals. We are so slow and predictable. Arteta is too predictable as a manager. Why is it that when we are losing 2-0, you decide to bring on Jorginho? When has Jorginho ever been the solution to when you're losing a game? I don't understand what comes into your head to take off Thomas Partey, who has actually been one of the better players, to come and bring on Jorginho, who spent half the time doing these over-the-top balls for no flipping reason. When has Jorginho ever been the answer to our problems right now? Why is he even coming on? Why don't you just keep on Thomas Partey? It's just things like, and then we're bringing on Zinchenko. We are losing 2-0. We are bringing on Zinchenko. Why on earth did we sign Raheem Sterling? Our forward line right now is Trossard, Kai Havertz, Martinelli, Gabriel Jesus. I'm trying to think on where these guys rank in the Premier League. Newcastle have a better front line. How on earth has this happened? How are we 5 years with Mikel Arteta? How has he neglected the attack this much to the point we look so blunt? We do not look like, it doesn't even look like we're going to score. Today after Newcastle scored, they dropped deep. There's nothing. I am seeing Arsenal fans on social media talk about XG, talk about how we dominated the game after because of the XGs. Newcastle sat back and took off all the best players. They knew Arsenal, it's on Arsenal now. Arsenal, you come score. You are losing. You're playing home. You come score. What did we do? Spend half the time crossing the ball left to right. Martinelli would cross it. That would go to no one. It would go all the way to the right winger. Right winger gives it to Jorginho. Odegaard crosses it back. At one point, I was seeing Gabriel and Saliba start crossing in balls. This team and this manager, I don't know what he has done, but the attacking intent of this team is finished. It is so predictable and it is so slow. If me, who has no football credentials, if I can predict the next Arsenal pass and I can predict what subs you're going to make, how on earth do you not expect these professionals who are paid to realize the patterns you make? You are so predictable, Arteta. You are so predictable, and you need to be held accountable for these type of results. You cannot, I'm sorry, as a fan, you cannot keep blaming the players. It's been 5 seasons since he's been here and we're still blaming the players. Every time for some reason we do well, Arteta's credit to Arteta. We do bad, it's the players' fault. It's not Arteta's fault that the players apparently can't score. When he is the same one who has signed these players. He is the same one who decided we knew we needed a striker last season. We knew we needed a striker because Gabriel Jesus was not the same Gabriel Jesus. Eddie Nketiah, we know Eddie Nketiah is not good enough. What did we sign? We signed Kai Havertz for £65 million, who is not even fit for a striker. He was so bad in midfield, we had to put him in strike. And now we realize, again last season, Kai Havertz is not a good enough striker. And what did we do? We rested on that, and we realize Kai Havertz is not a good enough striker, so we're going back into midfield because Jesus has gained a bit of form. Today, Jesus played shit. It's a joke, man. This manager has to be held accountable because I am done blaming the players. How can you keep blaming these players when this manager is signing these players? You're going to give him money, he's going to sign maybe another 5 defenders. I don't know why it is, man. I literally don't know why it is. And he's probably going to come out in the press conference and say more bullshit. He's going to come out saying how we deserve to win. Every game, apparently, we deserve to win. If it's not the ref's fault, he would say something like, oh, if we played this game 10 times, we'd have won 9 times. He says rubbish like that. But for me, man, my patience is running thin with Arteta, man. He is running thin right now. You cannot be losing a semi-final leg at your own stadium and a performance that was so rubbish. If you look at stats, if you watch that game, man, I'm sorry, if you watch that game and you think because of XG we played well, you are straight deluded because we played shit. Newcastle gave up possession. They gave it. It was 2-0. What was the point? Why would they keep attacking? It's like, okay, now you play. You come attack us. It was dreadful, man. It was dreadful. And today I saw the difference. And if maybe you were hesitant on whether Arsenal needed a striker, today should have been that game. Today you saw the difference between a top striker, a guy who's been on the pitch. By the way, he came off at the 65th minute, and he came out with more shots than any player on the pitch. That's included Kai Havertz, included Gabriel Jesus. Remember, we had like 70% possession, and he still came out with more shots. It's stale, man. For me, this season is close. It's very, very close to getting ugly. Very close. We're not going to sign in January. Let's be honest. We know how this club works. We're not going to sign in January. This season, Newcastle second leg, Man United first game. The season is very, very close from finishing in January. It's about to finish in January. Champions League, forget about it. Champions League, we're going to win with a mid-table attack. But yeah, every time we're in the transfer window, it's always wait till next season. Always wait till the summer because apparently Arsenal need to find the most perfect striker to fit the system. At the same time, how can you talk about having a perfect striker when at the same time you employ Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus? How can you have such high standards of trying to find a perfect striker yet you have no issue with these players? It stinks, man. And it's not just the forward line, the midfield as well. Gabriel Saliba. I don't know how that goal went in, that first one, and the second one as well. It's embarrassment. It's honestly embarrassing. And like I said, this season is 2 to 3 results away from getting very, very ugly. But yeah, here's what it is. Thank you for watching.